from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look ready too. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge and the state flag of Texas looking majestic tonight. We're coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche Enavia, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Up at the forward spots, it's Anderson and Jackson. Then it's Morant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard. And for Dallas, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Dwight Powell is out there with Mason. And it's Oladipo in at the small forward position. Something you love, Clark. We should see some terrific rebounding here in this one tonight.
Yeah, you know how I feel about glass eaters, Kevin. I love to see guys do work on the boards, and that's both boards. On the offensive end, pursuing the ball, getting extra possessions. Defensively, it's the last step to a good defensive possession. Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And they double up Morant. Bane inside the three-point line. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammates. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Morant with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Morant passes to Bane. Anderson outside. Morant outside. No good with the triple.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Oladipo. Here's Powell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bane passes to Adams. Morant against Doncic. And that one's good. Morant.
Yeah, that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Dishes it to Adams. Doncic with the steal. To the paint. Here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Bane, coming in off a 10-point game, his last outing. Morant passes to Adams. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Morant passes to Jackson. Over Oladipo, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you have to respect Jaren Jackson's toughness. This kid has had some early injury struggles, but he always returns to the floor determined to pick up right where he left off. Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Jackson against Hardaway. Mason inside the line. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Bain. He has 6. Jackson down low. Guarded by Hardaway. Adams' shot is good.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the evening. And that one falls for Mason.
At the line for Dallas.
And Mason drops them both. And here are the Grizzlies now, trailing by 2. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Jackson from long range. They get it back. Here's Adams. Nice D from Doncic.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Outside Hardaway. Mason for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Oladipo with the ball. Now defended by Adams. Shot's good from Mason.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant kicks to Jackson. Adams, the pass to Morant. No good on that one. Great D that time from Mason. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
17-foot shot on the way. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Doncic against Morant. Down low. Here's Adams. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And how about the power by Adams on that finish? Just brushes off the contact.
To the middle. Here's Mason. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Wow. I mean, 8 of 10 here in the first quarter.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant looking around. Mavericks with the rebound. Mason's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Green is checked in for Oladipo. And it's Alan Sexton in for Hardaway.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Morant passes to Melton. Morant against Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Melton. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Jackson. Morant outside. Pass to Melton. No good, unable to end this run. So for Dallas, their last game a win against the Trailblazers.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And that one's good, Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Shots good from Mason. And that's now 21 points for Jay.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And Greg, as we near the end of the regular season, some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and the lottery teams sometimes ready to call it a day.
Well, a lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games do count.
Mavericks making a switch here. Terry's checked in. Sexton attacking. And Sexton slams it in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Pass to Williams. Memphis moving that ball around. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so it's Terry bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 14-point game. There's the pass to Mason. Outside, Sexton. From deep three-point range, another three for Dallas.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Melton. Guarded by Doncic. Passes to Guerrero. To end the run. Green with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. Williams for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mason inside the line. That shot off, and it's Memphis the other way. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And it's good, 2 points. That's now 26 points for Jay.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Melton, rejected by Mason. Now, here's Sexton. Defense is right there, and Sexton slams it in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
Grizzlies have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Doncic. Kept alive. Pass to Mason for 3. And he stays with it. Outside, Green. The feed now to Dinwiddie. Back to Sexton. Goes up again. That one misses.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. Well, we know that Colin Sexton is an efficient scorer. He shed some light on the mentality.
I feel like I've just been calm and letting it.
And even though he's more a point guard in stature, Greg Sexton more of a flat-out scorer at that point than he is a facilitator.
Yeah, and Kevin, there's always a place for guys who can put the ball in the basket, especially if they lock in on the defensive end.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
So on the floor for Memphis, Williams is out there with Clark. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Guerrero in at the shooting guard position. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Jay, in that last matchup against the Trailblazers, delivered quite a performance. He had an impressive number of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. Might force him to adjust, force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Now, here's Melton. Dinwiddie covering. Guerrero, the pass to Williams. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Pass to Mason. Back to Dinwiddie. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. There's Williams with the 3. The rebound by Mason. Mason's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Over to the wing. It's Clark with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Inside, here's Clark. Excellent D there from Mason. Mavericks leading by 20. To the inside. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. 30 points for Jay.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Dinwiddie with it. Guarded now by Clark. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Guerrero, the pass to Bain. The pass to Guerrero. Now Clark. Bain for three. And he's good on the three ball. Bain's got 9.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Pass to Mason. Shoots over Melton. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. That's now 32 points for Jay. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with numbers. You think of his iconic bank shot. And Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master. So I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA.
Powell finds Hardaway. Mason inside the line. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant outside. The rebound by Mason. Mason's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class-eating. Here's Hardaway. He can't hit that time. Adams, some nice D. Here's Bain. Guarded by Oladipo. Back to Anderson. Back to Morant. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And don't forget, his dad played in the NBA as well. So Jackson probably grew up getting bumped all the time trying to score in the backyard.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. Morant passes to Adams. Here's Bain. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Mason, that one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Morant passes to Adams. Back to Morant. The kick out to Anderson. Over Hardaway. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here's Dinwiddie. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Jackson has the open look, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jackson's got 6 points.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
And the shot goes down.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint. And Dinwiddie's very cerebral.
And you know what, Greg? I love what he said. I mean, he said, I think there's a difference between internal confidence and situational confidence. That's a beautiful, profound statement. He believes in himself regardless of his environment and attributes that belief to his upbringing and his family support.
Shot's good from Mason.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Morant passes to Bain. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Anderson. 5 to shoot. Over Hardaway. Anderson's shot is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Dallas leading by 21. The kick out to Oladipo. Pass to Mason. Morant with the steal. To the paint. Anderson dishes to Jackson. Pass break, Dallas. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one's on Morant.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Fournier's checked in for Dallas. Memphis has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Dinwiddie against Morant. No good. Shot missing. Dinwiddie with some nice D. And now, here's Mason, the fast break opportunity. And it's Oladipo that time on the assist by Powell. Powell's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. He kicks it to Jackson. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Tries again. Back to Morant. 5 on the clock. Outside Jackson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 9.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
The pass to Mason. Back to Oladipo. He's off on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. The kick out to Anderson. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. Mavericks leading by 23. Right side Fournier. Inside Mason. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Bain passes to Morant. He dishes it to Adams. Back to Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
High arcing shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Morant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Mason. It's stolen by Adams. Morant against Doncic. Down low, here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Mason looking around. A 3. Nailed from three-point land. Mason's got 47 points.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Morant. That one, no good. Nice D from Doncic. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Mason against Morant. Mason the pass to Pop. And there it is for him. Powell's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Morant drives in. Anderson outside. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Dallas. Mason's,
you know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Stripped away. And now the Grizzlies fast break. Out to Morant. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so it's Dallas, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Dallas, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Mason is out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Powell in at the 5 spot. Here's Mason. Powell trying to free himself up. Shot's good from Mason. Mason's got the first bucket of on the wing, Jackson. Out left to the here's shot and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And so he makes both from the line. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Inside, here's Mason. And good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, it looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Morant finds Jackson. Banked in off the glass. Jackson's got 11.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Adams against Mason. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Passes it to Bain. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And there's the drive. Misses from short range. And it's Mason with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Over Jackson. Up and in from the low block. Nice one there from Mason. Mason's got 53.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Bain passes to Morant. The Mavericks pull it in. Mason's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. From deep. The shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Anderson outside. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And just a little too lax with that possession. And it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Dallas making a switch here. Lights checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Clark comes in for Steven Adams, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Bain. In the corner, right with it. Doncic outside. Over Anderson. Here's Mason. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That That one's on Morant. Dallas shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game. Green is checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Memphis also making a switch. Williams is checked in. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Teardrop shot, and it's Morant missing.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
Offensive rebound.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And here is Williams. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Clock at 6. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Morant missing. Mavericks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry. And he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Doncic. Here's Morant, and the shot is good. Morant's got 17.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Here's Sexton. Dallas, no good that time either. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Here's Morant, and it's blocked by Mason. To the paint, here's Hardaway, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hardaway has got his first bucket in this one. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Sexton against Jackson. Sexton kicks to Mason. Right side, Green. Over Williams. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Grizzlies have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. There's a lob to Jackson.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
For Dallas, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Shots good from Mason.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Sexton against Morant. Over Sexton. Mavericks with the rebound. Mason's to the middle. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And despite attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys? Honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Morant kicks to Williams. Pass to Melton. And here's Morant. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Back to Melton. From past the arc. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And as his game continues to develop, Jackson's passing will get better with each season.
Mason, the pass to right. Count it.
Casting in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Morant against Wright. Floats one, and Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, the delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Pass to Melton. Three-pointer. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And using the quickness to his advantage there. Sexton getting some momentum behind him so he can put that one down.
Morant kicks to Williams. Right against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Mason misses. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Now the dish to Clark. And stolen by Wright. Mason against Clark. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Memphis has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Williams finds Melton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Personal foul.
Shooting one.
Checking in for the Grizzlies.
Adams against Mason. Over Anderson. Dallas again missing. Here's Bain. He's got 14. Anderson passes to Melton.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
And so it's Dallas, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Steven Adams is out there with Anderson. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Guerrero in at the 2 spot.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Dallas has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%.
Nice work there from Doncic. Saw an opportunity to cash in and didn't let it go awry.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Anderson outside. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
The pass to Anderson. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Melton passes to Bain. Just 5 to shoot. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
Here's Mason, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Now, here's Melton. G right on him. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Passes it to Oladipo. Dallas moving the ball around.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Here's Bain. He's guarded by Fournier. On the wing, Melton. Adams against Dinwiddie. Bain inside the three-point line. No good on the shot. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Pass to Fournier. Missed inside. Grizzlies shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Guerrero, the pass to Melton. And the pass to Guerrero. Pass to Adams. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Live to the Grizzlies.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of...
Checking in for the Grizzlies.
We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Craig. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And, well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Clark up top, guarded by Hardaway. Clark kicks to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. The Mavericks pull it in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Morant against Doncic. The 15-footer, and it's Morant missing. Dallas has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Mason, the pass to Hardaway. Now Mason. Powell finds Hardaway. Mason with it. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Morant dishes to Clark. Wants to get it to Morant and does. And that one drops for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him. Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Well, Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
Passes it to Guerrero. And it's off from three-point range.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Doncic against Morant. They need this. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Anderson passes to Jackson. Back to Anderson. Memphis moving that ball around. A three ball. Rebounded by Hardaway.
So hard, actually, this badly.
Shoots. Mason misses. The Grizzlies shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Pass to Jackson. And he drives in. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense. And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Mason against Jackson. Doncic kicks to Mason. Goes up with it again. Good, that's another bucket.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Morant again with the block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
And GA, he is not messing around in this one. And there's the pass to Mason. To the inside, stolen by Jackson. Passes to Guerrero, trying to get something going. Mavericks with the rebound. Mason the pass to Hardaway. Kicks it to Mason. Dishes to Doncic. From the arc. Another three for Dallas.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
And just breaking the spirit of their opponent. 3 straight times this year, this win is going to give them a perfect 3-0 record with one left to be played on the season against Memphis.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For Jay.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile this game is.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.